Hi everyone. Apologies if you can see the muckheap in the background. Not a very pleasant opening scene, but we move. So today is a video that's been requested way more than I expected because it's about this little cupcake here. Mwah, mwah. This adorable little cupcake. I've just wandered down to the field to give them a bit of hay. Valley, you're actually technically on a carrot ban because we don't want to make you nippy, so this is for your mother. Anyway, you guys have been asking, firstly just for updates on Valley, which you are going to get, but the main objective of this video is because I have his colour testing results. So, if anyone that doesn't know, that has upset me so much. Valley, you're definitely not getting any carrot now, even though that you're a horse and you don't know that you just did that. It literally, sorry guys, I have to spit. That is gone. Firstly, like straight in my mouth. And secondly, all over my camera and all over my clothes. Yeah, Dee, you tell him. Go on, girl. Yeah, go on. You discipline that child. Guys, I've not got a free hand. Oh, it's all going so wrong! How do I... Oh my God, I hate this camera. Do you know when life just like completely smacks you in the face? Except this time it's mud and it's horse urine and horse poo. That's what's just happened. Anyway, we're not going to let it distract from the video. Sorry if it's very distracting seeing massive clobs of mud on my face. I am going to go and sort that out. The whole point of coming down here was to give you guys a little look at him and be like, how lovely is he? Isn't he the sweetest? He's angelic. But no, he's a criminal. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I think I'm getting most of it and we'll go and wash my face. I'm actually in a rush, which serves me right. Right, do you want to see him? Let's get the camera off me. Ta-da! Here he is. He's a little monster. You're probably going to be interested in my Yfood now, aren't you? Yeah? You probably are. I'm going to have to go and wash my mouth out before I finish this. It's so annoying when they're this cute, you can't stay mad at them. Dee's like, I can. I can very easily. He is the spawn of Satan. Dee, he's the spawn of you. It makes no sense, babe. Anyway, so, little darling Valley is our foal from last year. I will split the hay in a minute. He's out of Dee and his daddy is Britannia's male. Dee is obviously grey and his dad is bay. At no point did we think that Valley was going to come out this colour because you can see at the moment he is buckskin. Or is he done? I always get confused with the difference between dun and buckskin. But you know, I've been calling him buckskin basically. We were not expecting this at all. I was expecting him to be born bay and go grey, to be perfectly honest. When he came out this colour, we then did, I'm so sorry about my face. We did a bit of research into Dee's history and found out that Dee actually has a cream gene. So we think Dee would have been born buckskin, but then has obviously gone grey, which is very common. We, like Mum and I both just thought that that's probably what's going to happen. But then there was so many comments on every video that Valley was in of you guys, and very, very divided. There are people on here that seem to know an awful lot about genetics. They were adamant that Valley's buckskin. They were saying all this smart stuff about the fact that he's not got grey hairs around his eyelids, which is often what happens. His muzzle hasn't got any grey on, and they're kind of the first places that tend to grey out, even when they're foals. So yeah, those people were very much in the he's buckskin camp. But there's also a lot of people that don't think he's going to stay buckskin. They think he's just going to grey out, and it was just a happy surprise that he turned out this colour. So there was only one way to settle all of this, and that was to get him DNA tested to see what his colour actually is. So you can test for certain colours if they have a presence or not. So we were getting him passported, which obviously requires the vet coming out. He was microchipped. He also had to get DNA tested for his passport because we're registering him as a part-bred connie. We have to do DNA testing for that as well. It's all very complicated, but luckily the vet sorted all of that for us. But at the time I was like, I want to do colour testing. So we also took hair samples for that. We used animal genetics. This isn't sponsored. This is just the only place I know that does it. Oh, I'm so disgustingly muddy. Sent the hair off to America and waited. Went off to Africa. It took quite a long time. I'd kind of forgotten about it. And then finally got a very exciting email, which I'm going to tell you about once I have reminded you of Yfood, who are the sponsors of this video. Now, event season, honestly, for some of us, is just days away. So now is your time to get stocked up on Yfood. I'm having one today because I'm literally about to head off to the forest to go for a ride. I won't be back for a few hours. Don't have time to have any lunch, and these are just really quick, really easy, really tasty, and actually fill you up. They're high protein, they've got loads of vitamins, minerals packed into them, but it is literally just a drink, like so easy to carry around, take with you. Was planning on drinking it on the way back up, but I do want to go and wash the mud out of my mouth before I do so. If you've never tried Yfood before, I would highly suggest doing or trying the taster pack. So basically the taster pack will give you 5 drinks. You'll get fresh berry, which is one of my favorites. You'll also get chocolate, coffee, banana and vanilla, I'd say. It's definitely worth having, like, trying a wide variety, because I've been quite surprised with the flavours I do and don't like. For example, coconut, I normally hate things like Bounties and stuff like that, but not into it. Whereas a coconut Yfood, absolutely love. I love bananas, but not as big a fan of the banana Yfood. So definitely worth having a good taste, trying out what flavours you like. Also, I had a really cool message from someone once saying that they work shifts on the weekdays and they end up getting up really early and they never want to have breakfast. So they get the taster packs because they have a Yfood every day, but they want to have a different one every day. So it works out really well because you get 5 flavours. So you get like a different one every day when you're working. Thought that was quite cool. Anyway, make sure you are stocked up for the event season. That is when they come into their own for me, because we're having early starts and I'm quite nervous most of the time. So I don't end up actually eating anything proper. If you want to give them a go, you can use my code Elphick-YouTube. So it is now the moment of truth. Also, quickly, I meant to tell you this as I was getting sort of pebble dashed in the face with mud. If I have time at the end of this video, I want to string test him. If anyone knows what that is, it's basically a little test you do with them as youngsters to predict what height they'll be as adults. There is literally no scientific backing of this method. Very high chance that it doesn't work at all. But I just thought it'd be funny. I think you measure from their fetlock to their elbow and then like double the string up. But I definitely need 2 people for that. So we'll do it in the stable later when I've got Hobbs. For now, I'm gonna go and wash my face and reveal what colour Valley is to you. Excuse the look, guys. I have literally just come in to make the Clary a cup of tea and I've seen an email, so I had to go and grab a camera quickly. Obviously can't film on my phone, so I've got to look at it. Yeah, animal genetics. The results are in for Valley for his colour. Should we look together? We're able to actually read them. Wi-Fi's a bit slow. I'm in. Horse is negative for grey mutation. That means he's buckskin, doesn't it? Does that mean it's buckskin? Surely that means he's buckskin? Horse is negative for the grey mutation. That surely means he's not got any grey genes in him. We just bred a buckskin foal out of a grey and a bay. Results PDF. Get a PDF. It says the exact same thing. Yeah, so phenotype. I don't know what any of this is because I'm so dumb. Phenotype, it says buckskin. No way! No way! I can't believe that. Like, I know he looks buckskin, but I honestly just didn't think my luck would ever... Like, oh, not being funny, come on. None of us thought that Dee was going to have a buckskin foal. Hopefully I'll have explained this better in the video already, but if I haven't, Dee does have a cream gene, so Dee would have been born buckskin, we think, but then probably greyed out, which is what I thought would happen with Valley. I'm so happy. I'm going to get back and check my messages with them, because I did message them and ask about it. Horse is negative for the grey mutation. He's not mutated. Wow! Right, I need to make cups of tea. I can't sit here all day. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm sure there'll be more of a video somewhere. Woo! Let's try and get this to track me first. There we go. Right, come here, because you're our genetical specialist. Genetical. And your name's Jeanette! Don't get that every day.
I know nothing about... Are we talking about colour?
Yeah, so they've seen me open the email where it says there's no grey presence, and we have taken that to believe that he cannot go grey because he's not got a grey gene in him.
I would never say never with horses.
Never say never. Justin Bieber would never say that either. The issue is Mum and I. No, you're not, Mum. You're a married man. We know very little. We could have done like a whole...
Yeah, we should have.
I know, it was £120. £120 I'm trying to save for a wedding, Hobbs!
We need to know all the letters.
But yeah, basically, we think that there was a very, very low chance of him actually being like this. Oh, he did kisses.
Oh, you can smell what's out.
Kisses.
Yes, we should look and see what the percentage chance
We should look, because...
I don't know who that was. Which one of you?
When we bred Moose was basically like we assumed he was definitely going to come out of either buckskin, palomino, or cremello. I think our options were. There was a 3% chance of him being smoky black, and he was that.
Well, I don't.
But it was 3 point something.
It was low, wasn't it?
Come on, Obs, we're trying to be dramatise this thing now. Right, hang on, guys, because he's not easy to wrangle one-handed. Anyway, we think there was a very low chance. We could possibly work that out for you. But essentially, we think that Valley is going to stay this colour, which is insane because we never expected it. Valley was very much like we were breeding to have this amazing breeding and to have a really nice sports horse, but we did kind of come to terms with the fact there was a high likelihood he'd be grey.
Yeah, I thought it would definitely be grey.
I can't actually see you, Hob, sorry, because it's tracking my face.
Doesn't matter, you can probably hear me.
So yeah.
Oh,
thank you. Cheers. Amazon delivery. Yeah, we could not be more pleased that we've got a buckskin, because I think it's both of our favourite colours. Is it your favourite colour, Hobbs?
I like blue with yellow spots, actually.
Yeah, that's my second favourite. Is the Foal Wrangler. Also, she has now been told that this is not a hat. This is actually a schnud. But she's styling it out.
It's cold.
Okay, so we've not really given you guys much information on the whole gene thing. Sorry guys, that's Dee just doing a wee sort of on my foot. We think we've possibly just worked out on the genetics calculator that there was a 20% chance of him being buckskin.
21 point something, wasn't it?
Yeah, which is actually quite high, but there was also, the rest of it was basically grey. There was also the same chance of him being bay, but then the rest was all grey options, wasn't it?
I think so.
Anyway.
Bizarrely, that was only with putting Dee Dee as a base colour of buckskin.
Yeah.
Which don't know.
But she said, I'm not really.
True, but we're assuming she must have been.
She must have been. Does say cream somewhere on her passport, doesn't it? Or was that just in her, when you look at her breeding, was her dad cream or something?
I think that's
or
the
carrier.
research I did. Something had a cream gene, I believe. I don't know who.
So now we're going to string test. As I said, no scientific backing behind this. The vlog's gone, it's in two halves. Lots of scientific backing and then none. There are two ways of doing this. You can either measure from fetlock to elbow and double it, or you go coronet band, which quite frankly is going to be fun, trying to do that with Valley, to the back of their knee, and then the amount of inches represent hands, which honestly sounds like the biggest wives' tale I've ever heard in my life.
And I reckon it's going to be about 15 inches.
No, he's going to be bigger than 15 hands. He's almost Dee's height and Dee's 15 hands.
I reckon it's about 15.
I reckon now he's probably 14 hands.
No.
I genuinely think he is. Right, so the first one we do is going to be fetlock to elbow.
Good boy.
Easy elbow. Oh, you're actually being better behaved than the horsey in the video.
It's alright.
Okay. So,
Right, come on.
come on.
Good boy.
Right, I'll just do it with my
Oh,
hand.
that's big.
That's about that big.
Yeah. Massive.
Kind of up to my nose, maybe?
I think, is that normal height? Bigger.
She's going bigger. Right, so how can I mark this? Is that, if I measure that? Quite clever. Look at you, Bear Grylls.
Come on.
My finger's stomped on.
Good boy, well done. Good boy.
I think that's rough measures, Valley. Measuring with my eye. Right, let's go back to the lab and get these measured up.
Well, let's measure from a round number.
Yeah, okay, right. So this is his, that's how many inches.
Right, I'm going to hold that here.
Sorry guys, I'm really, this camera's not playing ball. Okay.
Okay, well, I think that goes.
Oh, look, that's nicely to 17.
Hang on,
Wait,
is
why
that right
have
though?
you started it halfway?
Well, because it doesn't go from 1.
Yeah, but when you start it at 12 or something, like start it on a solid number.
No, but I'm starting at 50 inches. So 50 inches. So 60.
Okay.
That's 10. And where is 60? That right. So that's 10 inches.
Okay.
And where's
So he's definitely over 10 hands.
and that's 20 inches.
That makes him 18.
It's gonna be big, guys.
Right. No, are we sure? Are we sure? Try that again.
Okay. Well, hang on, you said start at 12, but that doesn't make any
No,
sense.
Mum.
What are you talking about?
No. Right.
We'll start where you want to.
5, 6. Sorry, guys, you're not seeing a lot of this. 7. No, okay, it does go up because I was then like, but it's only 4 inches. No, but
you
that
want
is
the total
doing
length of
that is
string,
doing inches. Those
don't
are
you?
definitely inches, not centimeters. Yeah, they are. Okay, right.
So if
let's
we
try
start at
again.
50,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
a
I see what
round
you're doing. I see what
number.
you're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, up to 60 inches. Where's that? So there's 59. So that must be. So that's 10 hands.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.3.
Okay, well, hopefully that one's not right. So let's do our second one, which is doubling that. So that has to go to the bottom and then be doubled. Sorry, guys. Right, so then if you
Right,
pull
you
it
hold
up,
that.
pull up taut
To there, to the knot.
to the knot, yeah,
Okay,
and then
I hold
swivel
the
it.
knot. Hang on. Hang on. Why are we doing this? This is ridiculous.
No, it's funny, isn't it? Oh no, that's too small. I don't like either of the answers.
About 14.3.
Well, hang on, because I reckon we maybe would scrape 15. Yeah, that's pants.
Okay, it's going to be between 14.3 and 18 hands.
I think I could have narrowed that down without doing a piece of string thing. Oh, okay.
Glad we did that.
Isn't that quite disappointing?
Yeah.
Well, that's that then, guys. There's your answer. Well, there we go. A very scientific vlog indeed.
And we've narrowed it down.
We've really narrowed down his height for sure. There's absolutely no way he's not making over 15 hands. If you look at, oh, Dee's gone now. Him and Dee, their withers, or like his bum to her wither, there's honestly inches in it. Like there is really not a lot in it. So he's got to be bigger than 15 hands. Because Dee, you're 15 hands, aren't you? She says, yes, I am. So yeah, I'm hoping he'll make 16 hands. That would be my ideal, because Marley is like 16.1, 16.2 maybe. Probably not 62, probably 16.1. But this is Dee's third foal, so I feel like there's a good chance that he will actually make 16 hands. Anything over, like 15.2 really is the minimum I'd like. Just because I want to be able to make horse strides a little bit easier with him. But that is our little update on Valley and his colour reveal. So, in theory, you'll be seeing more buckskin on the channel, because I'm assuming That's what it means when it says there's no grey presence, that he cannot actually grey out. Obviously, there is only one way to tell, and that is to stay here. Oh God, all that hair. Stay here forever and ever and ever, guys. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then in 4 or 5 beautiful years, you'll see me riding Valley, and we can look back and say, huh, Meg really doesn't know anything about science, because that is a grey horse. No, we won't see that. We'll see a lovely buckskin horse. Valley, my darling, would you mind coming back? He's a bit upset. He's a bit upset. He didn't like spring testing. That was a real load of rubbish, wasn't it? Come here, sweetie. I think maybe you should do it when they're a bit older. The video I watched was with a horse that was a bit older. Ah, gorgeous. Oh, he doesn't, guys, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like the gimbal thing. Right, Dee says her son is antisocial, but she, Live Laugh, loves you. Oh, you're getting me all muddy now. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment down below if you thought that was going to be the outcome, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye. Probably shouldn't do that on the gimbal, should I?